a very fine wildebeest, lived in a zoo in a land full of castles and flags that were blue. He had a heart that was brave and a heart that was true. With his beard, oh so red, he was Och Aye the G'Nu. The sun had been smiling on Och Aye the G'Nu, but the summer was leaving and saying adieu. Now the winter was coming, and he needed shoes, and you need 4, not 2, to shoe Och Aye the G'Nu. In his kilt he was handsome. His fame grew and grew. But where he'd find shoes, he just hadn't a clue. So he asked everyone. Then he heard from a shrew. Time to go to the shop, it told Och Aye the G'Nu. He went down the high street, not far from the zoo, and he looked in the windows, but shoe shops were few. Then he laughed out aloud as they came into view, a fine pair of boots fit for Och Aye the G'Nu. He squeezed and he groaned and he let out a phew till he found himself boots he could fit right into. They made him look taller than a goat or a ewe. Then he strutted around, canny Och Aye the G'Nu. He clipped and he clopped, and he blew his kazoo. He jumped and he kicked, as you do in Kung Fu. When he danced and he sang, every animal knew how happy his shoes made him. Och Aye the G'Nu. The elephant shouted out, I want some too. And the peacock, he wanted a pair, powder blue. The crocodile said, I need shoes to wear too. He had started a trend now, had Och Aye the G'Nu. Well, the zookeeper laughed. I'll see what I can do. And he looked in the papers to see who made shoes. Then he saw there were sales, and he read the reviews, and they all went out shopping with Och Aye the G'Nu. Let's stop for some lunch. We can have Irish stew. Not for me, said the cow, but some grass I could chew. So they walked and they slid, and some of them flew, in a conga line following Och Aye the G'Nu. Now I tell you no lies, all the story is true. When the snow starts to fall, if you come to the zoo, all the animals there will be wearing their shoes and dancing along with old Och Aye the G'Nu.